The Meriam Karbit or Carbide Cannon Festival would set to illuminate the night along the Kapuas riverbank in Pontianak just before Eid al-Fitr. This tradition, dating back in 2007, set a record at the Indonesian World Records Museum or MURI as the world's largest and only carbide cannon parade with 150 cannons and 31 groups participating. Some historians believe this tradition originated from the tale of Pontianak's first king, Sharif Abdullah Al-Qadri, who ordered his troops to use cannons to scare away ghosts while settling the area. Initially crafted from bamboo, carbide cannons evolved to be made from various materials like areca nut trees, coconut trees, or bengkirai wood. However, Meranti and Mabang wood are preferred for creating a 500-kilogram cannon. Crafting this cannon requires precise wood selection, middle dredging, and lubricating to ensure it is watertight and soundproof.
Jadi pada saatnya meriam itu terbuatnya awalnya itu dari papan belian itu. Papan belian bersegi 4, rata-rata dulu. Itu mungkin tahun-tahun sekitar 60-an. Kalau untuk zamannya saya tuh itu rata-rata udah main batang kelapa semua itu. Batang kelapa tahun 2000 tahun 86 87 gitu, itu kelapa tuh. Nah, setelah itu masih tetap kelapa, cuman ada perubahan perapian. Dulu kan tak pakai rapi, ya kan? Nah, dulu beberapa tahun yang lalu tuh baru dirapikan, baru jadi ke meriam, dibalut pakai rotan. Kemudian timbullah inisiatif ide-ide yang seperti balok-balok ini kan. Nah, pada saat itu balok itu tuh kayu-kayu itu gampang dicari.
The skill of making carbide cannons is passed away through generations with wood tightly bound using rattan, then soaked in the Kapuas River to ward off termites and extend the life of the wood. These carbide cannons, with a length of 4 to 7 meters and diameters of up to 50 centimeters, are visually striking, adorned with bright colors and fabric patterns.
Proses pembuatan kayu meriam ini kita buat dari kayu meranti batu. Biasa kita menggunakan kayu mabang. Proses pembuatan ini sekitar seminggu lebihan itulah. Kita diameteran meriam ini kita menggunakan diameter 80. Meriam ini dalam satu baloknya kita menggunakan hampir 6 juta. Isi baloknya di dalam ini kain, selang, dan rotan untuk melilitnya.
The cannons are then filled with carbide before being ignited with torches when the last night of Ramadan arrives. It has become a beloved form of entertainment for locals and tourists, attracting attention with their thunderous booms. Communities along the riverbank collectively fund these cannons to create majestic and awe-inspiring carbide cannons. Not only the Carbide Cannon Festival, but the last night of Ramadan on the riverbank is also marked with traditional art performances on barges. Nevertheless, this festival has also evolved over time.
Tradisi di pinggiran Sungai Kapuas dan meriam karbit ini dimainkan di malam Lebaran Idul Fitri. Sebenarnya sekarang bukan hanya Idul Fitri.
Back then, the cannons were lit a week before Eid al-Fitr, but now the region has made a regulation limiting cannon ignition to 3 days before and after Eid al-Fitr to ensure safety. Around 250 cannons line up the riverbank, turning the last night of Ramadan into a grand celebration and source of local pride. The resounding booms, flickering torches, and traditional arts showcase Indonesia's rich culture heritage, making carbide cannons not just a tradition, but an intangible cultural heritage and a major tourist attraction. Citoday contributor, reporting from Pontianak, West Kalimantan.